now that we're just a few minutes in. So again, everybody, thank you again for joining us. My name is Rory, Director of Community for Chainlink. Again, I'm joined by Harriet Cao, co-founder of IRISnet, also part of the IRISnet Foundation. She's been amazing to work with, kind of one of my favorite people to speak to, always has amazing energy, always enjoy my conversations with her. The Chainlink team and the IRISnet team, I think, go back a lot further than I think a lot of people realize. For over a year plus, been kind of working on different things. So Harriet, the first thing I want to do is go ahead and welcome you to the live stream. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks very much, Roy. It is really my great pleasure to join this conversation. And thanks so much for hosting us.
Oh, well, it's certainly my pleasure, and thank you for joining us. I believe it's your morning, so thank you again for joining us in your morning. I'll go ahead and start off with an easy one. Harriet, for people that don't know you and kind of don't know IRISnet, can you maybe give me a little bit of your personal background, along with maybe what IRISnet is kind of building and creating?
Yeah. So hello, everyone. My name is Harriet, and as Roy introduced earlier, I'm the co-founder of IRISnet. And I'm also the founder of a startup called Bianjie in Shanghai. And the Bianjie is a core development team for IRISnet, and also like participating in the Cosmos ecosystem development. And for IRISnet, it is an interchain service hub supporting building next generation distributed applications. So IRISnet is built using Cosmos-SDK, and our team, Bianjie, is also actively participating in Cosmos open source development since 2017. And our team is the core development team for Cosmos in China, as I shared earlier. And actually, Roy, today is a very special day for our team because our development team, my team members, they are busy actually outside of this office room getting ready for supporting the IRISnet mainnet launch, the mainnet upgrade tomorrow. And in tomorrow's upgrade, there are going to be a lot of exciting new features, including the inter-blockchain communication protocol, which can introduce many exciting new use cases for the blockchain industry. So we're very excited and looking forward to the upgrade tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Yeah. And of course, and there are actually also a lot of details around like the things we build together with the Chainlink community, and the functions is going to be live on IRISnet after this mainnet upgrade. And I'm going to be very happy to share like more details about all these new features in our today's discussion.
Awesome. No, that'll be great. I think people would love to hear it. I know you mentioned a little bit about Interchain. That's kind of what you're working on. Will you sort of explain the benefits and why we need these kind of cross-chain or interchain solutions that you're creating?
Yeah. So I think like so as I mentioned earlier, like IRISnet is a part of the Cosmos ecosystem, and Cosmos is one of the earliest introduced the design of the interchain interoperability protocol design in late 2016. And over the years, I think many people already understand the importance of the interchain capability in the protocols, because it allows us to build distributed, reliable, fair, open interactions among different blockchains. And that is very important because it can support the value transfer from the different system. And as we all call, like blockchain is like Web3, the next generation of the internet. And without interchain technology, blockchain is not going to be the internet of the next generation. It's just a silo. So that's why it's important. And of course, there are also other like very important values for interchain technology, such as to really allow the scalability. Actually, interchain technology can be used to scale if you cannot support your application in one blockchain. And now you have the capability actually to do that in the different blockchains and just make them integrated through the interchain technology. So there are many important values of the interchain technology. And for IRISnet, actually, we are supporting the Cosmos IBC, which is a communication layer protocol to support the message get transferred from one network to another network in a trustworthy way, and also in a decentralized way. Besides of that, IRISnet, we are also building an application level protocol called iService, which to support the interoperability on the application layer. So it provides a very friendly development interface to allow even like the data and the computation resources can be consumed across the different networks. So iService is quite unique to IRISnet, and so basically we're just building like for the interoperability, we are trying to make it very user friendly, and from the lower level communication layer, and also all the way up to the application layer.
Awesome, perfect. Well, it definitely sounds like some of those tools are going to be very important. You know, speaking of kind of tools, obviously, you know, decentralized finance or DeFi obviously is a very kind of hot thing right now. Does IRISnet sort of play a role kind of in that space, providing the tooling for people to build some of these DeFi projects on Cosmos, or how does that really work?
Yeah, so exactly, Roy, like you mentioned the importance of the DeFi decentralized finance application for the blockchain industry. And for IRISnet, like the goal is to support the next gen distributed applications. Of course, DeFi is one of the most important. So that's why like on the IRISnet, we are building modules and functions to support the DeFi, be able to build very easily. And there is a very important function called CoinSwap. And that is AMM functionality, and actually it's an implementation of the Uniswap protocol in the Interchain ecosystem. And so CoinSwap is also going to be activated tomorrow in the mainnet upgrade. So that's one DeFi function, AMM. And also we have like the NFT. The NFT, we're also working with the collaborators. They're already building the NFT applications, such as the ticketing systems. And of course, like as I mentioned earlier, the iService is a very convenient interface to actually tie in any like interchain and off-chain resources. So we use iService actually to support the integration with Chainlink Oracle network. And so Chainlink Oracle network is now can be used as the interchain service, Oracle service on IRISnet. It can be used by the applications on IRISnet. So for example, like the DeFi application, now they can use Chainlink Oracle as the price feed. And also like through this interchain service, the Chainlink Oracles can also be even provided the service to the interchain service who anyone is supporting IBC and iService.
Awesome. No, that's perfect. I think that's the amazing thing about composability and building some of these key foundational, I think, development building blocks for people is that the work that you've done, ultimately other applications down the road can use these tools and can connect. And so they're not trying to invent a way to necessarily integrate with Chainlink. They've already got, you know, kind of some of this tooling already built for them.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, we also use the same integration, enabled the Chainlink integration with BSN. So as you like mentioned earlier, and that one is already live in the BSN environment at the end of January.
Yeah, I know, that was great. That was a great announcement to share. Can maybe you talk a little bit about kind of what sort of BSN is and sort of the role that it plays in the blockchain space?
Yeah, exactly. I think this Chainlink integration, it is a very important integration for the BSN infrastructure. For many of our community members, they might not be very familiar with BSN. I would like to introduce a little bit. So BSN is a global blockchain infrastructure. It supports multi-platform, multi-cloud, and for blockchain application development and the deployment and also the hosting. And when I say like the multi cloud, because we know like for the blockchain application, like it needs a layer of supports. The cloud is providing the computational resource for running all these blockchain node validators and the validators. And then also like for the multi-platform, BSN is an open platform. It actually has two parts. One is called BSN International. It supports the public blockchain. And also like BSN China that supports the permissioned blockchain, because in China, per the regulation requirement, like the blockchain, like to support the enterprise usage, have to be permissioned. So the multi-framework in the BSN today, it already supports all the mainstream public chains in BSN International, and also the mainstream consortium blockchains in BSN China. And also like for all this environment, so it is imaginable like if we are trying to get the shared resource, then the Interchain Service Hub, it is very, very important. And so that is a part, Bianjie, so IRIS core development team, we are actively supporting BSN environment. And the BSN mission, like the goal is to really lower the cost and improve the efficiency of the distributed application development. Actually, the vision is one to the developers. They can so easily just come to the environment, only bring in their smart contracts, and they don't need to do anything. Then they can see their application get debugged and deployed and running, and they don't need to worry about like setting all the infrastructures. So it is initiated by China, the State Information Center, China Mobile, and also China UniPay, as well as Red Date technology company. And Bianjie is just IRISnet core development team. Bianjie is also the core developer for the BSN blockchain infrastructure. So as I mentioned earlier, the Interchain Service Hub is developed by my team. We are very proud of that. And that is basically a consortium product, because like in China, we have to do the permission blockchain. So it is exactly a consortium blockchain of IRISnet in the for the permission environment. And so right now, what we did is, like we're using iService as a wrapper and can tie in the off-chain resource, which is the decentralized Chainlink Oracle network. So it can become an on-chain Oracle service, and it can use directly by any application on the Interchain Service Hub in BSN, and as well as today, it can support the needs from the other frameworks. For example, we already done the integration with Hyperledger Fabric, and also the Superchain, which is the Baidu's consortium blockchain, and also the BCOS, which is WeBank's consortium blockchain. So basically, those consortium enterprise blockchain developer today, if they want to call Chainlink Oracle, they can just like deploy their contracts on the environment they are familiar with. For example, like the Hyperledger, and just use a simple interchain service call, and then they will be able to consume the information from the Chainlink Oracle network. So it is very fun integration and also very important, we feel. So we are
Awesome.
very happy to work together with the Chainlink development team to get that live to the BSN environment.
No, it's been fantastic. I know there was a grant, and then it was like very quickly after, we're already kind of seeing some of these solutions come about. I guess my next question is, is anybody sleeping, at IRISnet, or does everybody just work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? You guys seem like you're accomplishing so much and building so much at the same time.
No, actually, I think we do sleep, and I think we are really benefit like achieve this through the collaboration with the global many development teams in the ecosystem, and we benefit from the support from the Chainlink through the grant, as well as also the great interactions with the Chainlink core development team. And of course, also while we are developing the interchain protocols, we're working very closely with the Cosmos, the global distributed development team in Germany, in like Canada, in Berkeley, like the Tendermint team, like so it is great. And all the journeys like working in the blockchain environment has been fun for our team. So we are very grateful for this global collaboration.
No, I think that's great. Everyone builds, everyone's kind of helping each other, and ultimately everyone benefits. I know you mentioned a little bit earlier about your mainnet launch. Would love to kind of understand you going into detail about some of the features, things that kind of people can expect, and maybe what's different, what's going to be different tomorrow, than what's out there today.
Yeah, of course. One of the most important feature is the IBC. So that is the inter-blockchain communication protocol. Actually, that one is designed by the Cosmos founding team, Tendermint, in 2016. And it almost been like 4 years development work from like the cross globe. So many people contributed to it. And last week, IBC is already is already integrated to the Cosmos mainnet last week. And so tomorrow, we are also going to get IBC launched with the Iris new version. And I think in the coming next few weeks, there are also many other Cosmos SDK based chain. They are going to do the IBC launch. And so after that, all these blockchains, they will be so easily communicate with each other through the IBC. And the beauty of IBC is it is decentralized, and it can like verify like the information from the other blockchain in a very efficient and also secure way. So this is one thing like IBC, and also other thing I mentioned like very unique to Iris is also on the application layer. We build a lot of support for the interchain and also for the other applications, the iService, the enhanced iService, which utilize the IBC, and also like it provide the better and more efficient development interface. And so that's why like in the meantime of the launch, that will also have the integration with the Chainlink Oracle network. So our Chainlink oracles can be an interchain service. And I know like some of our our collaborators, for example, as I mentioned, the ticketing system. So they're also very interested in the random number provided by Chainlink. And so we are actually supporting them to explore. And so if we can leverage that as an interchain service, and they can benefit that. So that's the iService. And then also on the DeFi part, the coin swap, and also the improved NFT, and then also like they are going to be two interchain applications also going to be deployed after our mainnet upgrade. So there are going to be many excitings coming down in the coming months. I think like every month, probably people will see like the new functions. I really hope they will enjoy and also use them.
No, absolutely. Where's the best place, kind of speaking of that, if people want to kind of follow your updates and the things that you're working on, where's the best place, Harriet, for them to do that?
Yeah, I would think like the most efficient place is through our homepage, the main page for the IRISnet project, which is www.irisnet.org. So from like the main page of the the project, people can find all the information such as the social media channels for Iris. Like the Twitter, the Telegram, and in Chinese, like the WeChat, and also for developers, the Discord, and also like we have the dedicated page for the mainnet, and they are like for the developers and for like all these different modules, documents, and so I think that's the easiest. That is the easiest place.
Awesome, perfect. Well, kind of last question here. in terms of the whole overall blockchain space, what are you kind of most looking forward to, or what do you think you're most excited for? Maybe, the end of the year. What are you really looking forward to kind of happening either on Cosmos or with IRISnet or BSN? What are you really looking forward to?
I would think definitely we're very excited to see the realization, the step-by-step realization of the Internet of Blockchain's vision, which is brought by the Cosmos in its white paper in the late 2016. And so I think it inspires many innovations in the field. And so this year is going to be so special. We really see it in life. So it is not easy. Even today, like we are just launched with the IBC module. And as I mentioned, starting from this month, and there are still many steps we need to do. For example, immediately, like for IRISnet, we are looking forward for this, after the IBC launch, we are going to work with the Cosmos Hub to explore the multi-hub collaboration. Because what's unique for the open architecture for interoperability brought by Cosmos ecosystem, it is so open, and even for the interchain verification and also the services, we don't depend on a centralized hub or relay chain to do that. So that's why, like, start from very early on, like the architecture, we want to like enable the multi-hub. So very exciting to see like multi-hub collaboration. And then of course, the through IBC bridge to integrate with Ethereum. And then so then some of the computational load, like from the Ethereum, so they can also leverage the interchain ecosystem to scale. Because today we all know like it is really quite crowded, and also other thing is the rich assets, they can start to enjoy the free and convenient and transfer to the different ecosystems. So for example, they can even like benefit. So they can benefit like the different the DeFi application environment in IRISnet, and which is a lower cost and also like faster. And so that is the second thing, like the bridging to the Ethereum. After the bridging with the Ethereum, and there are also many like new interchain distributed applications going live. So step by step, I think I'm getting very excited. Is really to see like this flourishing of the Internet of Blockchains, which is what we are all looking forward. A trust Internet of Blockchains, which is open and also fair and also safe. So really looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's great, Harriet, and I think it's nice to see everything kind of coming together. It takes time, but I found that once those big couple steps are taken, things can really move very quickly. So that's definitely exciting stuff, Harriet. I want to thank you so much for taking time. I know that you're very busy as you're about to do this mainnet launch. So Harriet, I want to thank you so much again, co-founder IRISnet, for joining us here today. We'll put all their channels in the description along with their website, social channels, and things like that. So if you have any questions or want more info, we'll have all that for you in the bottom of the description. I just want to say thank you again, everybody, for joining us. IRISnet community, Chainlink community, wider blockchain community. It's really been a pleasure to have you join us today. Harriet, I look forward to the next time, and I hope you have a great day and a very successful launch.
Exactly. Thanks so much, Roy. It's really my great pleasure to be on this discussion, and I'm looking forward to see everyone again very soon to report all the great progresses.
Awesome, Harriet. Hey, thank you again. You have a great day, and for the rest of you, have a great evening. We'll do this again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.